G'day, this is Captain Australia, and I'm on the way to Merimbula. I just thought I'd give you a quick view of what the big walk looks like on an average day. So, that's about it really. Walking down the side of the road, diddly 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 dee. We're walking down the side of the road, diddly die. So, this is a lovely stretch of road in that I have plenty of clearance between me and the trucks. All is good. So I am still 8k out of Merimbula. I will arrive there by 7:30. Grateful to the Merimbula Chamber of Commerce, who has organised me a bed at the Lakeview Hotel with the Merimbula pub. So I'm going to stay there tonight in safety and comfort. And then in the morning there'll be some activities. I'll meet some people, and I get to visit the school. I love visiting schools. It is awesome. I'm not a creepy old man. I love talking to the kids about hope and quests and joyfulness and, you know, living purposefully and how you can overcome anything. And I love their wonderful questions and their bright little faces. So yeah, I get to visit the Merimbula school tomorrow. I'm quite overjoyed by that. So Merimbula tonight, school tomorrow, and then out to Eden the following day. From Eden, that's the staging ground across the border, you know. So I think I've got a few days of just like road and more road. Now, I have not seen my mate Einstein again today. He's off in the boonies. But I spoke to him on the phone, and he's doing bloody well. I think, you know, for me, my mate Einstein is almost like a living mirror of what the big walk is all about. So he came along, Ulladulla Hotel, and he just wanted to meet, you know, just to shake hands and say good on you. But he decided he wanted to try and help. And then he realized he wanted to help himself. So he's sort of reaching for this superhero inside him. And this dude, he's been giving me these little updates. Today, he walked 5k like twice, and he swam twice. And he's like a big, sort of tired guy. I want to interview him, and I want to get him to share his story with you, because I find it inspirational, and the fact that he's taken some energy and drive from this big walk that we are now sharing and is using it to improve his life. I bloody love that. It's gorgeous. Anyway, on the road to Merimbula, and g'day mate, you're doing a top job, says Mary Lou. Well, thank you, Mary Lou. Lovely. Quick comment check. Congratulations, Captain, says Cap. Okay, Kaz. Thanks, Kaz. The kids would love hearing you talk. Wonderful, says Katrina. And afternoon, Captain K. My mate Nathan. Hey, Nathan. Diddly dee. Awesome, Cap, says David Duff. Doodly doo. You made it. Congratulations. Oh yeah, I haven't quite made it yet. I'm still about 7.5k, I think, from the Merimbula Hotel, but that's a bit of nothing really. Now I have some of you. Graham says, I'm still with you, Cap, so keep going, bro. All the best for tomorrow. Thank you, mate. So, there are some of you that are paying attention to the real detail of what's going on, and thank you so much. I'm humbled by that. So those of you who might have had concern about damage to my foot, as soon as I can, I'm going to get those extra insoles that you can put into the boot for extra arch support. And those of you who might have been concerned about my thyroid, I have spoken to my doctor back home today, and he's sent me an e-script. It's in the form of a text, so when I'm next by a pharmacy, I can get a special alternate version of my medicine that does not require refrigeration, so I can get my thyroid back on track. I do think that my body is not working as efficiently as it was for the whole first half of the big walk. In the ordeal of that, I think I did some stuff that was really honestly amazing to me. Like when I was passing through National Park north of Tea Gardens and Newcastle and all of that, I Came to a bit where I had to push through some forest, up and down massive sand dunes, and there's this place called Mungo Brush, Mungo Jerry. Google search Mungo Jerry summertime, thank me later. It's in the summertime when the river is down, and touch the sky when the weather is fine. I got women on my mind. This dude has big mutton chops, afro, awesome stuff. But yeah, Mungo Brush always makes me think of Mungo Jerry. But that day, I powered through. I would reach the limit of my endurance and then find more. And then I'd reach the limit of that endurance and then find more. But this last week, all these wonderful people of the South Coast have been overfeeding me, but I don't think I've got the energy that I should have. I think my thyroid is underperforming again. My medicine has started failing, and I'm looking forward to fixing that, because I really think that with all cylinders firing, we can kind of really start to squeeze out this last push into Melbourne. So, that's my report. Oh no. Captain Australia News Report. Boom. Sorry about that, I killed the stream by accident. Okay, quick look at comments. We're not in any great hurry. Let's sit on the edge here. I saw something really disgusting today. It was horrible. Dead wombat on the side of the road and got ran over by a truck. Not good. Annette, go you good thing, thank you. Annette, hi mate, says Brody. Brody, my mate, met at the Ulladulla Fair, met at the Bega Fair, my friend. Pleased to see your name pop up there, Brody. Good on you, you're a legend. Wacky word of the week, garbageness, another $20 donation. Yet now I'm full of wacky words, garbageness. If I've said garbageness before, I'm very sorry. Your happiness is always your focus, even when you go through tough places, which is so amazing. Sue, let me tell you, that was not always the case. So what I've done in this big walk is, taken a life that was utterly broken, like fabulously broken, like shattered. I only had this tiny fragment of hope, and I was really just living for the people that I love, my wife and my 3 young boys. I had no happiness or joy in my life. I was just plugging the days, waiting to die. And cancer did that to me. It sucked the hope out of me. But now you say, look at that happiness, look at that joyfulness. And he's working on his happiness. And I have to tell you, I bloody love it. But what it marks is a profound change in me. And what led me to this place is hope. The belief that I could do it. That a positive outcome was available, that if I did the work, I could get better. And I am. So what you see as like a relentless joyfulness, well, some might argue is mental illness. And I will prove them wrong, because they're mean little buggers. So it's actually me having navigated through a certain very specific kind of depression and hopelessness and existential crisis to a place where I could start stripping it back, processing the grief, processing the pain, weeping that out, leaving it on the beach, and what comes in after is joy. And that's great. And that's available to all of us. So anything I can do, look at these beautiful rocks, by the way. Look at the colour of that. Isn't that nice? So anything I can do, you can do better. Now let's get back to those comments, sorry. Doodly-dee-dee, great, thanks, says Todd. Got it sorted for tomorrow. I was at visiting the school. Good on you, Nigel. Nice to see your name pop up. Okay, good. We're all up to date on the comments. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick update. So I'm on the way to Merimbula. I think I'm like 7.3 kilometers away or whatever. So I'm slowed down a little bit. Part of that's thyroid, part of that's being an old man, part of that's the pack. But tonight I'm staying thanks to the Chamber of Commerce at the Merimbula Lakeside Pub, which is lovely. And tomorrow I get to visit the school. Oh, Sean, hey brother, how you going? I am great, mate. Hi mate, where are you, says Brody, my friend from the fair. Brody, I am on the way to Merimbula, almost there, my friend. and then Eden tomorrow. Eden will be the staging ground for the push into Victoria. So after Eden, I think I got a stretch of about 3 days where I'm just on the road. I won't have to carry an excessive amount of water. I'll probably only need to carry like 4 litres, which is like two days worth. Just because I know my mate Einstein's in the area somewhere. So if I do not find a petrol station or somewhere where I can refill, well, there's always the possibility of calling my friend for help, which is lovely. Oh, you can see I got my flag up, by the way. Hey, flag! Oh, don't tilt. Facebook doesn't like it when you tilt. So yeah, the old flag, sent that back home for a souvenir. And this is the backup flag, all loud and proud. Daniel says, good luck, take care, for walk safe. Cheers, mate. So, what else to discuss? Shall we do some freestyle rap? Okay. Merimbula. Going to Merimbula. I wish I were riding in a car because that place is just too damn far. But, gonna get to the bar, then I'll have a beer, no fear. Gonna go to the hotel and cheer. Yeah, and now I'm running out of rhymes. It's really hard to rhyme all the time. That's right, but I'm Captain Australia. Oh yeah, I'm never gonna fail ya. I won't let you down, won't make you frown. I'm the best rapper around. There you go. Oh yeah. Freestyle rap from Kiggity Captain Australia. You now owe a $25 donation to the Kids Cancer Project. Sorry to pick your pocket there. That wasn't very cool, was it? Sean says, you'll be passing Potteroo. Oh, I did pass Potteroo Palace, I think. That's the wildlife sanctuary. Yeah, I'm already past that, my friend. Yeah, I was curious, but couldn't really look in. Eleanor, love from Corma. My friend, how are you, Eleanor? Corma, I love that little community. Such a gorgeous little town. So ravaged by the fires and the ramifications and problems. But the people, so beautiful, gorgeous. Corma, I think, was one of the best welcomes I've had. You know, these children running down the street at me. Josh and Adam, hey! Like that, it was gorgeous. Hey! So we met up and headed to the park where a feast was laid out. It was wonderful. So I will always remember fondly that afternoon arriving at Corma. So, I think I'll just leave it there. I know it was good on your live stream. Oh, not a bad rap at all. Rhyme without a crime. Oh, yeah. Crime's a good one. You see, I don't know, since chemotherapy, I don't think quite as fast as I used to. So the simple thing of finding a word that rhymes with another word in time to throw it out there into a sentence that makes sense, oh, it's an iffy proposition. But I guess that's the joy of a live stream. Can't rehearse it. And the joy of a battle rap. Very likely to stuff it up. Lynette says, take it easy. I'll take it any way I can have it, Lynette. But easy, ah, big dead kangaroo. Someone's marked it, which I think means they've checked the pouch. Sorry, you don't even need to see that. So when a marsupial is dead, if it's died recently, like that animal didn't smell, no flies, it's ethical to check its pouch. I once saved a little possum that way. Yeah, the mother was dead in the botanical gardens in Brisbane, but it had a little baby in there, little ringtail possum. Called him Wendell and raised him and released him with the help of my local vet. And yeah, anyway, da-di-da-da, random fact, da-di-da-da. So, off to Merimbula, food, sleep, visit the school, Eden tomorrow, Victoria beyond that. And once I'm in Victoria, badang, straight for Melbourne. Well, not straight. I think Scout Coralie rode ahead to a lot of community bulletin boards and all of that sort of stuff. So everyone knows I'm coming. Bye, Brody. You take care of yourself, brother. Brody is a lovely young man. wants to be an apprentice engineer or plumber, I think. Met him at the Bega Fair. Lovely, lovely fella. So yeah, I'll stop at Orbost and all these different communities. I'm going to go mow the lawn. Good on ya. Don't forget your medicine. I will. As soon as I get to a pharmacy, I will pick up my replacement thyroid medicine. Because your thyroid regulates your metabolism. Metabolism regulates what your body does with energy. Using, storing, releasing, and all of that. So we want that working like a finely oiled superhero machine. Alright, goofy old man. World's biggest, oldest, hairiest toddler. That's what I am. I'm going to let it go there. Pleasure talking to you. Sharon says, I hope you have been putting that lavender oil. I have been putting lavender oil on my feet, yes. With those sort of, you know, sore spots in the sole of my feet, I have been putting lavender oil on. And even if it doesn't actually do anything, it feels nice. We'll be thinking of you and your walk from Eden to Can River. Hopefully, peeps, bring water to you. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll muddle through. It's lovely when people show kindness and generosity and all of that stuff. It is just bloody beautiful. I think it's just a great reminder when we see it. And I try and share it, and I try and remember, take photos and all that. I was crap at it at the start of the walk, but I've gotten less shy at it now. But when people do that, and we share it and see it, it's just a reminder of who we are inside, you know? Without all the distractions and the bullshit and the bad news this, bad news that. Bloody man runs over, blah, 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 you know? Meth lab, blah, blah, all of the horrible news. Imminent war, COVID protests, blah, blah. Bye, Brody. Cheers, mate. Sorry, I'm having an old man ramble. Or is it an old man rant? I don't know. All I know is there's beauty and joy in us, and I've only learned that this late in life. Because I was so alone up until now, but I'm not anymore. Because I realise we're all sort of connected, you know? And we can inspire lovely, great, kind things in each other. You know? If I'm just this weirdo, world's biggest toddler. If I can inspire you, me, this guy, then, you know, it's in all of us. We can lift each other up. And that for me is a tremendous comfort. It means that all of the sickness and darkness and garbage in our world is something we can overcome with a little bit of teamwork. Anyway, old man ramble, he likes to have a ramble. Cheers, Simon says, Paul, cheers to you, my friend. I might have a beer when I get to the pub at Merimbula. So if you live in Merimbula and you want to say hello, I'll definitely be having breakfast there in the morning. And you might find me in the pub in the evening. Jody says, you're such an inspiration to so many. Oh, thank you, Jody. What a lovely thing to say. I mean, it's hard for me to accept because I'm just a funny old man. How good is the South Coast? Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, says Sharon. Not a question mark, although it's posed like a question. But I agree with you. How good is the bloody South Coast? It's wonderful. And it's not like the people by far is the standout for me, but the places and the growth, the trees, you know, it's becoming more, I don't know, temperate, less tropical. Love it. And I have felt, I honestly, and this is a weird thing, and you're going to think I'm just I mean, you'll think that I'm just a white fella pretending sympathy to like an indigenous culture because it's like virtue signaling or something, right? Please don't think that, because I had a profound, because as I have walked through the South Coast, I have become more and more aware of the indigenous history of the area and the cultural places of significance. And my Uncle Phil, so he greeted me, he gave me a ceremonial welcome to the Yuin Nation, and he sang to me the blessings of his people. And there's like the blessings of an ancient sea eagle, and you know, the great mountain, oh, not Merimbula, that's the place where the boys become men. I've forgotten the name. Oh dear. Oh, old man, foolish old man. Anyway, oh no, somebody help me. But anyway, like as I've gone through these places, I feel as though I'm being watched and Gulaga. Okay, so I feel as though I'm being watched and laughed at, but in a really friendly way. Like there's this feeling of presence ever since I got that blessing, and I love it. And I don't know, it's like slipping into a different culture or something as you're just walking through this beautiful country, and you just it's hard to describe without sounding a bit loopy, you know, but for me, there's been a completely different spiritual feel to the South Coast, you know. Anyway, yeah, Gulaga and Merimbula. I take a while to learn a name, even just a simple human name like Barry. I have to hear it 3 times before it sinks in. So, yeah, thank you, Gulaga. Diddly dee. Hi Simon, well done. We're so proud of you. You're an inspiration. Paige. Oh, thank you. That's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh, by the way, sorry, I haven't done this in a few days. If you are there, my friend, shout out to my mate Archer. Buddy, your mum said you're still doing it a bit tough in Westmead Hospital still. Really sorry. I am now pushing through the South Coast. I'm going to be at Eden soon and the Victorian border soon after that, my friend. So that push into Melbourne is coming up, and I don't know that I could have made it without your friendship. So shout out to my mate Archer. I hope you're doing well. Shout out to Scout Coralie, one of the best humans I've ever met. Shout out to my mate Callum, who goes to Ulladulla High School and is just a lovely, lovely bloke. Callum, good on you, bro. Shout out to Phil in Ulladulla, who was going to walk with me for a little while, but it's kind of dropped off the radar. Shout out to my lovely friend Lorraine, who walked with me today for a good 22k. So bye, Brody. I thought you were off mowing the lawn already, mate. You're using this as an excuse to not mow the lawn. What's going on? So yeah, shout out to all the friends met along the way. I'm delighted. Shout out to Uncle Phil. I'm very happy and blessed in the friends that I've made in this trip. And shout out to somebody very profound. Shout out to Sensei. Sensei, you'll never watch this. You don't use the internet. You Luddite weirdo. But I love you, mate. You are wonderful. And your family. You are blessed in your family, and they are blessed in you, brother. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to my mate Brody. Hey, shout out to Nigel, who's helped put together this room in Ulladulla, old fool, Merimbula. Shout out. Nathan says, go you legend. Cheers, Nathan. I think I will rock and roll now into Merimbula. I don't want to miss the turnout, so I better turn off. So I better stop the stream. I could give you another rap, but I suck at rapping. I could do a little dance, but I suck at dancing. So I think I'll just wish you a fond farewell. And I'll update you tomorrow as I roll into Eden. And soon the Victorian border. Whee! So I saw a road sign before. I'm no longer in the 600s away from Melbourne. It's now 500 and something. Getting there. It's Captain Australia's Big Walk for the Kids Cancer Project, Brisbane to Melbourne. Thank you. Take care of yourself.